And where did you get the 130-year-old beer?
It's called Bass Ratcliffe Ale, and it was actually found in a vault at one of the old breweries. And they used to like build stuff all over the place. And there was a small storage closet. They just bricked in around it and forgot that it was there. And they were redoing some part of the brewery, knocked through a wall, and there was all this beer sitting in there. It was a big thing in the news when it happened. So I actually had a chance to taste it. It was awesome.
Wow, who made it?
It was actually Bass. So it was Ratcliffe Ale 1869.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did it taste? What did it taste?
It tasted like a really beautiful old Madeira. I mean, it was really amazing. And we were all just sort of stunned, not only by how good it tastes, but just by the idea that you were drinking something made with grain that was probably cut with scythes. Guys going through a field going like this. I mean, it was right after the Civil War. There was no mechanical anything. It's pretty incredible.
Interesting, yeah.
Did it have that sort of thicker?
Yeah, I mean, it was a thick, sweet, kind of almost, aromas like dark fruit and like leather suitcases. I mean, just like all these layers and layers and layers of flavor. So fascinating. And, real privilege to get a chance to taste stuff like that. But I've had a number of beers that were at least close to 100 years old. So I've had some pretty old beers.
And were those intentional, or were they also found?
Well, a lot of them were intentional. I mean, one of them said on the label, this beer will be best after 40 years. Which really, and again, it kind of goes back to, pointing out things that people used to know. Nobody used to think it was weird that some beers aged. But now, since the mass market, people forgot about the fact that, beer used to be that diverse.